Guys! So another speed paint. These are some pretty old pictures. You might have seen them on not Tumblr because I don't really post this picture on Tumblr, but Instagram, which by the way, if you have an Instagram and you're always wondering what kind of speed paints I'm going to be making, you can go follow me there because pretty much almost any picture that I post there means that there's going to be a speed paint on it. So I might actually just put in the description like SP later or something, which will stand for speed paint later or something. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of more Instagram followers recently. I think it's from YouTube because there cannot be like another way. I don't really tag my stuff like with a lot of tags or anything. So I'm assuming it's because of YouTube, which is really cool because it's really hard for me to get followers on Instagram and Twitter. Those two I cannot get any followers. But anyways, this is my character Mace. I recently made his full name Mason, but he just goes by Mace because he's a loser. He's very like memey, kind of very like I don't know. He's gay. Like he's one of my only characters that's just like 100% gay because most of my characters tend to be pansexual or bisexual, but this guy is just full on a homo. And I created him to be gay because a lot of my characters like are in love with each other, but it never becomes real. It's always, one-sided or things just don't work out, and it was really sad and bumming me out. So then in the beginning of this year, I was like, I'm just gonna make two characters that are just so in love with each other, and they're gonna be gay, and everything's gonna be great, and they're gonna be like my happy characters, like my only happy character. So I created Mace and Jules, who are dating. You might see Jules like very fast here in the speed paint because I needed a reference for Mace because, like most people, I can't draw a lot of my characters by memory, at least not yet, because I haven't drawn them enough, and I'll draw them without reference and they look like a whole different person, and it's just it's so bad. What kind of mother am I? I can't even remember what my kids look like. Yeah, so him and Jules are my happy characters that I draw when I'm feeling like drawing really romantic stuff. And it's weird having characters who are like officially a couple and in love and everything is good because I am not really looking for a relationship at all. Like I am so busy right now and I'm trying to concentrate on living for myself. If you asked me last year if I wanted a relationship, I probably would have said yes because I was just like, oh, I'm so lonely and I need to cuddle somebody and I need affection, which I do because I'm very affectionate. But right now, I'm just like, I need to live for myself for right now because I have too many things going on and I can't really give anybody else more attention than me right now, which sounds really selfish, but I mean, it's better than getting into a relationship and then breaking up because you were just kind of selfish. So, anyways, the point of me rambling about that was that I was saying that even though I'm not really looking for a relationship at all right now, whenever I draw Mace and Jules together, I feel like I want a relationship because they're just so perfect and in love. And then I'm like, man, these are relationship goals and I want exactly what they have. But that's pretty much the only time when I want a relationship is when I'm drawing these two characters. Do any of you guys feel that? If you guys have characters that are dating, whether it's both of your characters or if it's like your character and your friend's character dating, if you draw them together, do you ever feel like these are relationship goals and I want this exactly? I don't know, that's just how I feel. So it's like I feel lonely after drawing them, which is really funny, but whatever. I still like to draw them. And have you seen Jules? Jules should be in this video. He must have been in the beginning when I needed a reference for him more often. Right now I'm coloring, so I don't really need a reference, but oh well. What was I saying? I think I'm going to have to draw a really quick picture of Jules just so that I can stick him into this video so that you can see what this guy's boyfriend looks like because I am so upset right now that he is not in this video. And I need to draw them more often. What else? What else? But yeah, a lot of my characters happen to be pan or bi. I don't know why. I guess I just kind of like giving them options. Not a lot of my characters are gay, and I have a few that are asexual or just, ace, like asexual and ace romantic. or whatever it's called. I forgot how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but just Ace. And I have some that are straight, and I'm pretty sure I stick with those sexualities. I haven't really gone far beyond that, but a lot of them are in very sad times when it comes to romance. A lot of them are one-sided. Um, Papaya, I do have a character named Papaya, to those who don't know. That's not his like real birth name, but it's just kind of like a nickname. I haven't really come up with a real name for him yet, but he has some feelings for my number one character, Luca, but those feelings are one-sided. And Monica is also my other very gay character, 100% gay, and she has some feelings for Shay, and that's also kind of one-sided. So, very sad times for my characters. So that's why I had to come up with these characters, these really happy and love characters, because my other ones were just really bumming me out. I hated drawing them because I felt so bad for them. And if you're wondering, if you feel so bad for them, why not just make everything canon and then they can be happy? But that's just not how the real world works. The real world is really sad. And so you know what? You gotta have characters that are also really sad and don't get what they want sometimes. So I know this is a completely different topic, but I remember I got this question on Curious Cat about which original character I would like to hang out with the most. And I said, of course, that I would like to hang out with all of them just because they're all my children, and that's a soap opera name, isn't it? They're all my kids, and I would of course like to hang out with all of them, but in the end I chose Luca the most because he's my main character. But the thing is, even though I would hang out with Luca, I don't think we would get along very well just because he's kind of like bitter and easily annoyed, and I'm very annoying. So I think out of all my characters, I would probably get along with Mace the most. And it's not that he's the nicest because I have like some really, really nice characters, but Mace is just kind of like he's really nice, but he's also like vulgar and he likes memes and he likes joking, and yeah, I really love Mace. Anyways, I ran out of time, so thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Okay, bye!